You can get a Model Y Juniper right now. You can enjoy that all-new design on the outside. You can enjoy all the creature comforts on the inside. But the new vehicle you can buy right now for a really great price, I might add, is not gonna look like this. Tesla's lineup right now has never been better. There's lots of great deals and discounts you can take advantage of. And if you're looking at the Model Y right now or the all-new Model 3, there's a lot you need to consider about what you can get now and what is coming very soon. So let me break down the top 5 things you need to know, sort of a little comparison here of some big points of when you're looking at a Tesla to buy and just things you need to know. And if you're a current owner, make sure you stay tuned as well because I need your input on something very important. You are going to be a big part of this video. So I have made a couple of videos going more in depth on this topic recently, but just to give you a very quick summary, right now is an excellent time to buy a Tesla. Like, this might be actually the best time ever. You've got some pretty incredible deals and discounts and incentives, low financing offers. There's obviously the tax credit. There's end of quarter bonuses and incentives coming up. Now is a very good time to buy. And really, you can't go wrong with any Tesla in the lineup because Cybertruck just got some massive discounts there at the end of the Foundation series. You've got the all-new Model 3, which is incredible. Really, the only Tesla I've got to personally say I'm struggling to recommend, and I know I'm going to catch a lot of heat for this, but I got to be honest, is the Model Y, at least the current Model Y. Not because this vehicle is bad, because don't get me wrong, it's still a great vehicle, but because of what is coming next with the Model Y Juniper, and because we are on the precipice of this thing launching, it's coming so soon. Even with the discounts, it's hard for me to wholeheartedly say you should buy a Model Y right now because of what we know is coming next, like in really a matter of weeks. At this point, the big Model Y Juniper refresh is kind of like an open secret. We know it's going to get an all-new exterior design. We know it's going to get a lot of nice creature comfort upgrades and bells and whistles on the inside. And I'm not going to make the case in this video whether you should buy now or wait. You can make that decision for yourself. But with that said, I should sort of be my own devil's advocate here. The pricing and incentives on the current Model Y are really, really good. In fact, sort of the base model, when you factor in the MSRP price and the federal discount with the tax credit, before you even get into referral bonuses or inventory discounts or stuff like that, you're looking at a sub $40,000 vehicle. And for the money, you're getting a really great vehicle for the price. There is a clear reason why the Model Y right now is like the best-selling car in the world. It's a really great mix of tech, design, versatility, functionality. It's fantastic. But with all that being said, there is something else I want you to consider. If you're looking at buying a Tesla and you're looking at the Model Y because it's the most popular vehicle and you like it, let me sort of throw you a curveball and just sort of point you in another direction and have you look at the Model 3. And look, I know on the surface, the Model 3 and Model Y are sort of two different cars. One is more of a sedan, one is more of an SUV, but there is an argument to be made that while the Model 3 is a bit smaller, what you're getting is way more tech, a way better design, and a way better car for thousands of dollars of less money leaving your wallet and going to Tesla. You can actually get a better car for a lower price. And instead of me sort of just talking about this, let me show you what I mean. So this is the base Model Y. This is the cheapest model you can get. And again, I'm not accounting for gas savings or referral bonuses or inventory discounts, just straight on the website, just accounting for the federal tax credit, which most will qualify for. You're looking at a price here of $39,130 for the cheapest Model Y you can get. On the Model 3 side, for the base standard configuration, the lowest price you can possibly go with, same discounts applied, you're looking at $36,630. So the question is here, for $3,000 less, what are you losing by going with the Model 3 over the Model Y? Or in fact, should we flip the script, do you actually gain by going with the Model 3? Look, call me controversial with my argument here, but I'm just going to say that there is a strong case to be made that if you want a Model Y Juniper right now, you can just get a Model 3 and get 95% of what we're expecting because you're basically getting what a Model Y Juniper is going to be. And I'd argue what you're trading off for with that extra room in the vehicle, you're sort of making up for and gaining with features and tech. Of course, on the outside of the vehicle, you're getting an all-new design that just looks radically more modern and fresh and better, in my opinion, than what you're getting with the little bit of an aging Model Y design we've got right now. You've also just got a bunch of just creature comforts on the inside you can enjoy. You've got ventilated seats. You've got a rear screen for back passengers. You've got better acoustic treatment for a quieter cabin. You've got a better tuned suspension for a quieter ride and more comfortable ride. You've got the improved display. You've got the RGB ambient lighting. And again, I'm talking about the base model here. I'm not talking about the performance. I'm not talking about the middle tier. Just talking apples to apples, base model to base model. You are getting a lot in terms of creature comforts and tech in the 3 than you are over the Y, and you're also saving $3,000. You're also getting better range and performance on the base 3 as well compared to the Model Y. You've got 363 here in terms of range and a 0 to 60 of 4.9 seconds. Compare that to your base Model Y, and you're looking at 337 with a 6.5 0 to 60. Now, both are going to be peppy and speedy and fast and fun to drive, but 6.5 to 4.9 and 363 to 337. So definitely something to consider. And of course, both these vehicles will qualify not only for the federal tax credit, but the special 0% APR financing that Tesla is also currently running right now as well. And as we enter into a very busy time for Tesla with end of the quarter discounts and deals and all that fun stuff, we're also marking the end of the political season, at least here in the US, as the election is now over. And I don't know about you guys, but I have never in my life received more spam calls and texts and emails and paper mail. It has just been insane, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that wants to make it not so easy for these companies and data brokers to easily get my personal info. That is why I'm partnering with the experts over at Delete Me to delete my personal info off the web and make sure it stays off the web. You provide a handful of info when you sign up, and then their team of experts go to work contacting the data brokers and these random people lookup sites on your behalf to get your info removed. You don't have to do anything. You just let the experts do their thing. I also love that when you sign up, you'll get a full privacy report in 7 days that lets you know what of your info was found and removed and sort of what the process is. And also, I love that this is not a one-time thing because the team at Delete Me is on your side, and they're going to continue to monitor the internet, monitor these sites, and every 3 months you're going to get an update to see what was reviewed and removed. In the past year or so that I've been with Delete Me, for example, they reviewed over 22,000 listings on my behalf. I love that I can see everything on this super sleek Delete Me dashboard all in one place. They make it so simple, so easy. Like I mentioned, there has never been a better time than right now to get your personal info off the web and make sure it stays off the web. And the folks at Delete Me are the experts here to help you do just that. If you want to learn more and check it out for yourself today, hit the link down below or head to joindeleteme.com/Rosenfeld20 and use my code Rosenfeld20 to get 20% off all consumer plans. Trust me, you will not regret this. Great thing to do at the end of the year, especially as your info gets put in all these different databases with Black Friday and deals and holiday shopping. Just trust me, now is the time to do it. Again, join deleteme.com/Rosenfeld20 and use code Rosenfeld20 for 20% off all consumer plans. And I know the big counter argument to this with the Model Y is that you're missing space. Having that extra trunk space and the hatchback and the versatility is really nice. And if you need a 7-seat option, that doesn't exist for the Model 3. And yeah, the Model Y for more people is going to just be a more comfortable car. It's a physically larger vehicle that's going to give you some of the things you're missing on the 3. But I will say this, especially if this is your very first EV, and you're sort of just looking online at spec sheets and you're watching YouTube videos like this one, I would highly encourage you to go do a demo drive or a test drive for yourself and see what this is like, especially now as Tesla has launched like self-service test drives. You don't have to even talk to anybody. You can just unlock the car with your phone and do it that way. I would drive a Model 3 and Model Y back to back to get some better impressions because, yeah, I do. Obviously, you're missing space. There's no contention with that point there. But I think that you are getting a really good amount of space, especially if you haven't experienced the frunk life and having all that extra versatility there. And I just was blown away in my own test drive experiences how comfortable the base Model 3 is to drive. And I think driving them back to back one is just going to be more comfortable to drive than the other. And while the Model Y is going to give you more space, the Model 3, I think, is a more comfortable drive with better tech, better range, better performance, better design. I think in my opinion here, the pros outweigh the cons, and also $3,000 you can save. There's also a point to be made that the same sort of argument works as you move up the line as well. Middle tier Model Y, middle tier Model 3, same sort of things apply. But on the performance level, I think there are some even bigger differences between a performance Model 3 and a performance Model Y. In my opinion, the Model 3 is just giving you a way better performance experience than you're going to get on the Model Y. You've got special design elements just for the performance on the Model 3 side. You're getting those performance seats. You're getting the red brake calipers and the new wheels. You're getting the carbon fiber on the interior. While Model Y performance is a great car and certainly no slouch, you're not really getting sort of the same elevated experience as you do on the Model 3. Also, again, on the Model 3, you're getting better 0 to 60 time under 3 seconds and also better range to boot. I also should mention that Tesla does have a variety of discounts for every model in the lineup right now, with some being better than others. Even the Cybertruck has got some savings with the referral program. And speaking of Cybertruck, I'm a big fan of the Cybertruck. I'm also a big fan of these EV models from Mini REVs. This is a kind of a permanent fixture now in my set behind me. It's a really awesome replica Cybertruck that is just super accurate, super high quality, and just really cool. If you're a fan of Tesla like me, you're going to love these models from the folks over at Mini REVs. They have got Model Y, Model X, they've got Cybertruck, and so many options, different colors, different accessories. They're all super high quality, built really well. Also a perfect gift with the holidays coming up, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, doing your shopping. Now would be a great time to buy. If you use my special code Robert, you're going to get 10% off site-wide, get it off your entire order. Nice models here that I love. Great gift for someone in your life. And yeah, they're back there on my set. I love them. I got more coming soon to show off. And check them out. Link down below. Now, of course, the counter argument to this is that you could just wait for the Model Y Juniper, get all of these features and all the benefits of the Model Y. And yes, that is totally true. You can do that, though there are a couple of hiccups there. And before I get into that, let me just mention, I don't have a dog in this fight. You can go either way and you can be totally happy. I don't care what you decide to do. I have no incentives here. People think like Tesla's paying me to sell one car over the other. That's not true. I've maxed out my referral bonuses for the year anyways. In fact, the first person who gets to this part of the video and puts their referral code down below, I'll pin your referral link and you can get all the referrals that come through this video. But I just think that looking at this stuff, looking at the specs and with my own experience here, the Model 3 is a very compelling case to make. Though I will say, of course, like I mentioned, Model Y Juniper is coming in the early part of the year, but there are a couple of hiccups to that. One is that if you decide to wait for Model Y Juniper, you should get a very great experience, but keep in mind that we don't know exactly when it's launching. First quarter of 2025 is likely, but no idea of the exact time frame. And even when it's announced, we don't know where it's going to launch first. From all the evidence we've gathered so far, there is a strong belief that it's going to launch first in the Chinese market and then come to other parts of the world. So this could be a case where you could get it in the first part of the year, in the first couple of weeks. It could be not until 6 months in, the end of the year. We don't know, depending on where you are in the world. Of course, we still don't know final design or pricing or features and all that stuff. We're just making our best educated guess. Obviously, from what we've seen so far, this is going to be a really great upgrade, and I am super excited about Model Y Juniper. But I just think it would be a disservice if I didn't sort of compel you to look at your options, especially right now if you're looking to buy a Tesla. You owe it to yourself to drive the two back-to-back, a Model 3 and a Model Y, because I think the Tesla has done a phenomenal job with the new 3. You're getting so much there, so many features, ventilated seats, so many creature comforts. And as great as the Model Y is, I think a lot of people are going to be better served by a Model 3 and also save some money. Obviously, I know this is a little controversial, so I am curious for you current owners, what are your thoughts on this? I know many of you have gone through this own sort of versus in your mind. Maybe you've done the sort of same back-to-back driving experience and test drives. What would you say to someone looking at a Tesla right now? What are the main advantages you found if you own a Model 3 over a Model Y, or if you own a Y over the 3? Why did you decide to go the way you went? And what are the big things that swayed your opinion? Was it the space? of the Model Y, or was it the efficiency of the 3? Was it one thing over the other? Please drop a comment down below and let me know. Also want to give a huge thanks to Mini REVs for supporting the channel. They're the makers of these super amazing, high quality, and just crazy accurate mini EV models here that are just fantastic. They've got Model S, Model X, Model Y, and of course, they've got my beloved Cybertruck here. I've got this matte black option that looks really cool. You can pick up some accessories with this thing. Anyone will enjoy it, whether you're 3 years old, 30 years old, 100 years old. If you love Teslas, you are going to enjoy the build quality, the precision, and just the fun over geeking out over little Tesla models that are really accurate, really well made, and just a cool addition to your desk, your shelf, your locker, if you're in school, wherever you are, whatever stage in life. If you're a Tesla fan, you are going to love this. If you want to check out all that Mini REVs has to offer, they've got an incredible collection at a really great price. Hit the link down below to learn more and check it out for yourself today. I also want to give a big thanks to another supporter of the channel, and that is the Terry app for the iPhone and also the Apple Watch. Terry does a fantastic job of making it super easy to control your Tesla. All of your most needed controls are consolidated in one page. Super easy to use. You've got a fantastic full-fledged companion Apple Watch app that lets you drive your Tesla just with the watch, and of course gives you full control over your vehicle. There's full built-in Siri shortcut support, even the ability to create a custom light show from your Tesla from right within the app. I'm a big fan of the Terry app. I love it. Use it to control all my Teslas. If you want to check it out and get a special discount code, link is down below for that as well. And also, if you stay to the very end of the video, 3 things you got to do to win some Amazon gift card money. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment down below. And let me know in your comment what Tesla you have. If you've got a Tesla right now, what color, what spec, what year, how do you like it? And if you don't have a Tesla, what Tesla are you looking to potentially buy, and why haven't you decided to go yet? You waiting for Juniper? Drop a comment down below and let me know. Thanks so much as always, guys. Appreciate you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. I'm Robert Rosenfeld. I'll see you in the next one.